BlueSpecs beer reviews, and I'm gonna do two back-to-back Octoberfest beers, and then I'll do a taste challenge with them because I'm pretty sure this time that they're going to be very, very similar in color. If you're doing taste challenges, it's very easy to do a taste challenge. It's not easy to figure out which one is which in a taste challenge ever, but it's very easy to do a taste challenge when you're dealing with macro lagers because they're very, very similar in color. When you're doing craft beers or um, different styles of beers, or doing two beers of the same style, it's going to be more difficult beyond macro lagers to figure out what's the same color. But in this video, I'm going to be doing a revisit of Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. Now, I know now all of the Oktoberfest beers are coming out right now. I think it's a bit early, but we're getting to the point where it's going to be time, I think. I think that, for me, Oktoberfest is kind of more like when the month of September starts, I think, but no more about that. This beer is 83 on Beer Advocate. The bro's give it 80. It is 5.3 alcohol by volume. It's a hearty and smooth Märzen, and a Märzen is just the kind of style that a Oktoberfest beer is. It's a Märzen style beer. So let's go ahead and dive into this one. I've reviewed this, I think, once or twice. At least once. I don't know how much more than that. But I usually get a couple 6-packs of this, or I get a lot of six packs of this every Märzen season, pretty much. So let's go ahead and pour this and see what we have. Good amount of smoke there. I don't know if you saw, but I did. Sorry. I got kind of an odd smell, but that's, I don't know, maybe that's just, So with that pour, we have about a finger of light caramel colored head, bit of fizzing going on, pretty clear, some bubbles going upward, and we have sort of a, we have your typical appearance of what a Märzen or a Oktoberfest beer looks like. It's very amber. It's very amber, copper kind of color, dark copper kind of color. It looks really nice though. Let's go ahead and get a smell. And that's kind of a typical Oktoberfest beer smell. I mean, and it's still hot out, so I mean, I feel like this is still not time for this, but it smells really nice. It has a nice roasted malt thing happening, like a dark bread sort of thing occurring also. It smells really nice, like really nice dark bread, dark roasted malts. Quite nice. Let's go ahead and dive in here. Whew. Screw my thoughts about the time of the year. This is fantastic. Like I said, you're getting a dark bread, a roasted malts, a bit of like a biscuity aspect there too, which is weird, but it's there. It's not weird bad, but it's weird good. It tastes really good. It's really good. You can kind of taste a bit of hops there, like a shade, which is really going to be there. There's no bitterness to speak of. There's no hop profile. There's just a tiny bit of it there. The feel is light to medium, dry, smooth, crisp. It does have a crispness about it. And that comes from the slight amount of hops and also that sort of a bready crispness, if that makes sense. This is something that I buy 6-packs of during this time of year, just because it's really really good Oktoberfest beer. I don't know. I'm not really saying the 85 or the 80. I think that there are some better Oktoberfest beers out there, possibly in like Germany or something. Like the The Hefeweiss beer Oktoberfest is really, really good, I think. There's a couple other German Oktoberfest beers I've had too, which are also very, very good. I hope to get a hold of a few of those to try for you this season, but we'll see. I think this beer is a solid A. I think it's, for the style, it's really good. It hits some nice marks for that the style is supposed to hold. It has that heightened feel. It's like kind of more towards medium. It has that heightened feel, a darker roasted thing happening, and it really hits a lot of good marks for what this season calls for, which is a Märzen or a Oktoberfest kind of beer. I think it's fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an A minus, just because it could have some more flavor happening. It does have a lot of good flavor happening, but it still could have more, I would say. With respect to other Oktoberfest beers, I think it has a little bit less. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it on the lower end of excellent. But either way, I do not think that one should hate on Sam Adams because it mass produces and has a lot of things happening with it. It has just tons of beers and is really is a good company. It's an older company and really does some good things, I'd say. If you see this, which you should, I think it's pretty much everywhere, get a hold of it. I think especially if you like these kind of beers, and try the other ones. I think the other ones are awesome too. I think I have one more Sam Adams beer in the fridge too, which is kind of more for this season. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching.